Well, it is a story that is years in the making, and it's one of those collections that if you're in our world of American art, you know about. You know, there's very few collections of this magnitude that exist. We've got Leyendecker, we've got Rockwell, Howard Chandler Christie, Dean Cornwell, so many incredible works, and we want people to see Joseph Satari. These paintings, every single one of them, strip away everything else. If you're just you in that painting, what you're seeing in each of these pictures is the message that Rockwell wanted you to feel and absorb, and he wanted you to viscerally register with all of your senses when you stand in front of your painting. When you're standing in front of a Rockwell, he wants you to hear those dogs running down the stairs when there's a homecoming. He wants you to smell the apple pie when it's in the oven. He wants you to hear the children running in from outside. This is pureness, this is childhood, this is innocence. I keep hearing Rockwell's voice in my head, especially at the easel, which is that incredible self-portrait where he's in the field at his easel surrounded by young scouts. This is a work that he painted towards the end of his life. He could have painted any sort of self-portrait he wanted. He chose to paint himself with the Boy Scouts. He worked with everybody, but nowhere did he have an affiliation this long-lasting. And I think that says a lot about how important, and Rockwell is about wholesome American culture. There was a reason he stuck with the Boy Scouts for so many years, 64 years.
The main thrust of all of this is that we raise money for these sexual abuse survivors, of which there are more than 60,000.
Yeah.
That is the entire intention behind this.
Yeah.
So the art, there's really two stories at play here. One is the extraordinary art. There's also the extraordinary result from which the proceeds will go.
That's right. And that's what I keep thinking. It's sort of a yin-yang in my mind where the material is incredible, but to me this is about preserving the integrity of this story that is so important to our nation's history, both as a country and for many individuals, but to also raise money for the survivors. I mean, to me, this is equal measure, and we're trying to do that hand in hand with the BSA Settlement Trust.
Well, it's an extraordinary responsibility.
And it's certainly my hope that this art brings out a lot of generosity by people who are major art collectors, who appreciate not only the art but the cause that will benefit from this sale, but maybe former scouts who had a vastly different experience in scouting than those who I'm a fiduciary to.
Yes.
And perhaps it's a way for them showing their former colleagues in scouting that their generosity will benefit them.